we'll see the Memphis Grizzlies as they go up against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Marcus Smart out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Conchar in at the 3. Now here's Brown. It's Barnes on the wing. And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
Now here's Bane. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Barnes with it. Jackson in his pocket. Young, the pass to Barnes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Bane. Here's Smart. Puts up a 3. Barnes with the rebound. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Oh, Adams with the block.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
Just 4 to shoot. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for your Raptors, Bruce Brown.
Free throw good. Brown.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. But boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
And both free throws good for Brown. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, B.A., that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
Now here's Smart. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bane. Smart for 3. And another miss by Memphis. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Bane. Here's Young. No good on the shot. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Pirtle. And the basket by Bane.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's Brown. His last outing, we saw him score 13. And here's Schroeder outside. That shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Outside Bane. Pass to Conchar. Bane with a screen on Barnes. Here's Conchar. Shoots over Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Bruce Brown. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Picked by Pirtle. Brown passes to Pirtle. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Outside Young to the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Picked by Pirtle. Brown passes to Pirtle. Oh, Adams with the block.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barrett's checked in.
R.J. Barrett.
The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Smart passes to Adams. Stolen by Schroeder. Here's Barrett. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
There's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Brown. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Tillman's checked in. Now here's Quickly. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
And some changes here. Memphis leading. The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022. Doris Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real.
Bruce Brown is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Young in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Brown with the steal. Barnes against Jackson. Barnes passes to Brown. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Outside Barnes. Fires the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack, it would not be denied.
Kicks it out to Barrett. From downtown, and that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Back to Smart. No luck on that one. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Barnes. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the drive, Smart. And he gets that one. Smart has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, this is in part what makes Marcus Smart very dangerous, right? He can slice into the defense. He's got that remarkable speed to get where he wants.
And Toronto calls time here.
It's time for your doorstep crew. Come on, everyone. Give it up for the man.
Hurdles checked in for Toronto. And Memphis also making a switch. Adams is checked in.
Let him hear it.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Schroeder from the high post. And that one's good. Schroeder's got his first points of the game.
If you give Dennis Schroeder space, he is going to get into his mid-range game. Knocks down that one.
Inside. Schroeder comes with a double team. Bane, the pass to Kennard. Offline with a three.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
On the attack, Schroeder knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Smart against Barrett. Smart passes to Bane. Jackson outside. Smart with the ball. Kennard on the wing. Fires for three. Pirtle grabs a miss. For Toronto, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Kennard against Schroeder. Outside Barrett. Outside Brown. Shot clock at 5. Pirtle with a screen on Smart. 11 feet out. Second chance effort. And it's laid up and in by Pirtle. And it's now just a 1-point Memphis lead.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Back to Smart. Adams with a screen on Brown. To the middle. Smart. And he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Kennard against Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Brown. Outside Schroeder. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bane's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Smart. The shot that time not on target. Oh, nice D from Schroeder.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Here's Barnes. No good. A bit long that time.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And down it goes. 2 points. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Marcus Smart dishing it well in that instance. We know he is a special defensive player, but how about that pass?
And Toronto calls time here. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Boucher's checked in for Barnes. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Toronto Raptors.
They didn't shoot the ball very well. That's because they didn't have any flow on offense.
And the next order of business, that's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Desmond Bane is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Conchar in at the 3, the small forward. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Jackson outside. Here's Conchar. He has 6. Second chance shot, and Adams lays it in. Adams has gotten his first points in this one.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
To the paint. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Adams. Down low. Fader on the way. Jackson can't get it to go.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Here's Young, and Young slams it in.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Pirtle. Here comes Toronto on the push. Schroeder can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement. And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Barrett's checked in for Toronto. Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. Barrett finds Schroeder. And here's Pirtle. Pass to Barrett. Kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Barnes. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Barnes has got 5.
How quick with that shot off the catch was Scotty Barnes. My goodness, defense didn't have a chance to react.
Smart. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And looking at the last month's worth of action, here's a list of the best rebounding small forwards in the NBA. Scotty Barnes, 3rd.
And their work on the glass plays such a key part in pretty much all of their games. I mean, they play bigger than other small forwards in this league.
Yeah, this is a very physical group of players, and all with a great nose for the ball. They don't shy away from getting down low and pounding the boards with the big guys. In fact, they just thrive on it.
Back to Barrett. Over to the wing. Here's Schroeder. Buries it down low. And now just a 5-point Memphis lead.
This guy not just a jump shooter now. Dennis Schroeder more than happy to get inside and mix it up.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. And the Raptors with some changes. Boucher comes in for Pirtle and quickly subbed in for Schroeder. The Grizzlies have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Smart passes to Kennard. Here's Conchar. Pass to Smart. Kennard with it. Takes the 3. Here's Adams. It's rebounded by Barrett. Another shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Chris Boucher.
Well, we all know Steven Adams is one of the most physical guys in the NBA. He is so solid at using his body to pick up fouls.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Brown. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Here's Barnes. Converts on the jumper, and easy, too. Barnes has got 7.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis.
It's time for your first back
The Raptors making a switch here. McDaniels checked in.
Fantastic fans.
Young, he's checked in for Toronto. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Smart. To the paint. Here's Tillman. Gets another look. Goes up again. The shot off that time. McDaniels with some nice D.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Back to Trent. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
To the middle. Here's Tillman. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his fourth personal foul.
The first one falls. Both teams will make substitutions.
Shooting for Memphis, Xavier Tillman.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Quickly outside. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Thaddeus Young. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Here's Smart. Pirtle with some nice D.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul.
Bruce Brown.
That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul.
Memphis leading. Pass to Conchar. Back to Smart. Here's Conchar. Smart outside. Now Bain. The 3 is up. And another miss by Memphis. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Now here's Barnes. Picked by Pirtle. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. Barnes, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Bain against Schroeder. Bain, the pass to Smart. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Nice D from Brown. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Memphis.
You got to admire how hard they've worked to get to the line. All game long, they've been going right into the defense and drawing foul after foul.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher's checked in.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Brown with a screen. Barnes passes to Brown. Stolen by Bain.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Conchar can't hit. Toronto trailing. Outside Barnes. Pass to Schroeder. Fires the three. Not going to go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Smart finds Bain. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Barnes in the post. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Smart. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
How about the mobility for a 7-footer that Steven Adams has? Just outstanding sprinting the floor.
Bain against Brown. Inside. Here's Barnes. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Conchar. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Now here's Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Schroeder outside. Hits a 3-pointer.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
And the Grizzlies call time here. By time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Desmond Bain.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He loves the pressure D. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And there's Bain. That one's good. The assist from Smart. Smart has got his 5th assist in this one. Barnes against Jackson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Now Barrett. High arcing shot, and he takes it up and lays it in.
This guy's such an instinctive scorer. R.J. Barrett goes to the floater game.
Smart passes to Bain. Back to Smart. Pass to Jackson. And the 3 off target. The Raptors have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Brown passes to Barrett. And here's Schroeder. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bain's got 8 rebounds in the game. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Schroeder. On the wing, Conchar. Back to Smart. From down low. Goes back up. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Young, he's checked in for Barnes. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Steven Adams checked in for Clark. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, there were lots of expectations that accompanied R.J. Barrett coming out of college. That's going to happen when you're the 3rd overall pick.
You know, watching R.J. Barrett is a treat, Doris, whenever we get a chance to do so.
Yeah, B.A., he is a tremendous young man on top of being a player who so desperately is searching for greatness and working to get there. What you love about R.J. is he's trying to add to the offensive end of the floor year by year. Yes, he can get off the dribble drive. Now can he consistently make that perimeter jumper?
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And Toronto calls time here. They're down by 17. 1:44 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. 1:44 left in the 4th. Schroeder against Smart. Pirtle, the pass to Barrett. And again, no good by Toronto.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Desmond Bane.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
5 on the clock. He drops it from range. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Picked by Pirtle. Can they get it? Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his 2nd.
That's on Steven Adams.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer,
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in